there, Quirky Birders, it's Lynn here, and time for another instalment of your Quirky Bird Watercolour Advent Challenge. Now, you may recognise this little Christmas pudding from last year. He was the subject of our Christmas tags, gift tags, and I just thought it would be quite a nice one to include on our watercolour challenge. So this time we can draw our Christmas pudding. And it's quite a simple shape to actually draw. So you're just going to draw almost like a half of an oval shape. So we'll bring the sides down, both sides like that. And then let's just round it off across the top. And we'll give it a rounded bottom. This is quite a simple little shape to do. And then let's just add the frosting on our pudding. And that's it. That's all the drawing that you need to do. So when it comes to the painting, we're going to start with the main sort of body of the pudding, so that almost like the sponge of the pudding. So I'm just using a nice little sandy brown colour. So let's be careful around that frosting, because you just want to keep that nice white paper on show. Just completely paint all of that area. There we go. Just spend a few moments just getting that nice even finish. So you just want to have it nice and smooth, no real brush strokes on show. And no pooling paint really, so let's just lift away what we can. There we go. Now on our pudding, we're going to have some holly leaves. And we can draw those holly leaves on just freehand. So we'll just pop a little holly leaf up here. And then we'll pop a second one in. And then we can also add some berries. So we'll just pop a couple of little berries. Like so. Then the last little bit, you want to change the colour of your brown. And then what we're going to do is just put some fruit into our pudding. So we're just going to just pop a couple of little bits of fruit in there. Now don't worry too much if the paint bleeds. It's absolutely fine, because we're just going to use that colour and then we'll add the darker shade over the top. So it's just going to give us a little bit of texture. So we'll just let that dry for the moment, and then we'll come back to it and just finish off with some final little bits of fruit before the ink details. Okay, so your little Christmas pudding should now all be dry. So what we can do now is we can start to add in the ink details. So let's start with that little bit of holly on the top of our pudding. And then we can just add the outline to the berries. And we'll come down the sides of the pudding. And then just around the bottom. You can then come around those darker bits of colour for the fruit. And then all we need to do is just follow that little frosting line. And there we have it. So let's just pop a little signature on there. And then, as always, let's just finish off with a little quick border. We'll come around the other side. And then let's just go along the bottom. Okay. So there we have it, another simple and quite quirky little illustration of a Christmas pudding. Another one for your watercolour advent challenge. I do hope you've enjoyed the painting today, and I do hope you're enjoying the process of this. I'm certainly having fun creating these videos for you, and I can't wait to see your finished result if you're sticking with me throughout the full challenge. Take care now. I shall see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye.